Hey Dreamer, please.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So Dev Kagura has responded to the second 7-channel series of questions, and we are going to look at what he has to say. Okay, hello, this is Dev Kagura. Due to the fact that the last update has been deemed to be in contrast with the expectations of our community, we have decided to engage more actively with all our beloved knights. And together with our renewed apologies, we are currently examining some suggestions for the next update. That's good. Whatever it is, I think just proceed with caution, okay? Think from a player's perspective and then implement what you think is helpful to players rather than helpful to you, okay? We are actively reviewing your opinions during the first posting period. Among them, I would like to select and answer the top 3 posts that received the most recommendations for our knights. And it's currently not available to be read in the game itself. You will only be able to see it after next week's update, okay? First, we'll look at AcidAqua's, his response to AcidAqua. Okay, Acid basically said review details before the update to get feedback. That is the most important thing because so far it has been going so wrong. Bring 5v5 back. Unable to receive buffs is a destroy mechanic, meaning that it really kills off certain plays. Okay, skills do not have variety. Ignore defense is too high, makes the item useless. That is true, especially you have defense nullification, and now there's minus defense directly. Okay, it makes your armor very useless. Synthesis uses too much gold. Improve map 12 to get head essence. Tank team build plan. Okay, he has some very interesting questions and thoughts, so we're gonna see. First of all, we've received a lot of feedback for Arena and we reverted it to 5v5. We were trying to make the battle system more fun, but it seemed to have brought stress to many. We will try to listen to your opinions more carefully from now on. Not really try, I think you really should. Okay. To be honest, the feedback for 5v5, okay, is very mixed. There are some people that love it, there are some people that don't like it, but ultimately, I think reverting back to 5v5, you guys are very clear what is happening in Arena right now. Okay, even though I'm very inactive in Arena right now because Kagura Arena project, but you can see how fixated the meta is and how stale it is that every single top player is using the same team. Even though you can't look at their gear set, but roughly you kind of can guess if you know what's happening. The heroes used are the main thing. Everyone is using the same heroes, and that is why I feel that 7v7 did bring a variety and diversity to arena play. You can really have offensive and magic teams running together, and they could have a good chance of killing off each other. The reason why is because the RNG is so big. The RNG in 7v7 is so big. Okay, so that is why there is lesser control over what you can actually build, but you do have more control and diversity because you can choose the heroes you want to use. Okay, so there's very mixed opinions about this. I know there are some players that don't like 7v7 because they cannot control much about the RNG, and matches are just purely an RNG fest. So honestly, it's very difficult for Dev Kagura, I feel, to really decide on whether to keep or not. But I guess he decided to revert it, and we'll see how that goes, whether he'll bring it back. Regarding points 3 to 5, I believe that in order to ultimately make the game more fun, we should put more energy into the hero balancing part. Okay, so these are the 3 things. It's one of the core points of the game, so we'll work on improving it, hoping that it will not be a disappointment for our beloved knights. Usually, I would say that he has nailed the hero remix aspect, whereby he is the one that created the diversity. It's just that certain mechanics are just way too crazy, like the minus defense one is just too much. Ignore defense, I can still live with it, honestly. The unable to receive buff, honestly, that one I feel that it was implemented to make 5v5 a little faster, because he was really nerfing down Rudy back then when it was still 5v5. But in 7v7, you can really see that this unable to receive buffs can still make a difference in your match in 7v7 because the matches are just so long. So at some point, it's not even halfway in a match. I would say 30% into the match, your 6 turns are gonna be up and you can run the match for a lot longer. So I think there's more strategic play sometimes as well in 7v7. But yeah, it is what it is, and I do hope that he does look into the hero balancing. Again, I want to stress that Fenrir is too broken. Okay, Fenrir is killing off so many things. Fenrir is literally killing off the HP reduction mechanic in the entire game. Okay, so either give him a turn count so that he only provides the immunity to HP control for maybe 6 to 7 turns, okay, or provide it to the front line or back line, or even just for offensive heroes. This will help to reduce his usage, okay, and also be able to allow for new mechanics to come into play. We will reduce the burden by lowering the gold amount consumed for synthesis. Okay, that's good that he's referring to point number 6. Pet essence will also be improved quickly so that they can more easily be obtained by improving 12 territory or in other ways. So they will look into improving map 12, I guess, based on Acid's suggestion. They will proceed this in March. Okay, hopefully it's not too late. Yeah, hopefully it's not too late. I think the current dungeon, the Rand Grids dungeon, is actually a good start. Like, you should really be doing that. And even though, as much as I don't like event territories, I think the event territory rewards that they put in for pet essence, geared towards pet essence, is also good. At least it shows that, they know that we are having issues with that. So they are trying to put in things, to help us. Even though, it's not exactly the best way, especially for event territories, is very laborious. So thank you for your feedback. We are always interested in your useful comments. We will work hard to make 7 Nights a better 7 Nights experience. Okay, so that's okay. Next one we have is TL Thai player as well. So the dev is still doing the same mistake and also not mentioned about player. The number of players in this game keeps decreasing because dev has boring updates, but not the game. Okay, please mention a lot about the player and also listen to what they have to say. Okay, I think he just mentions one big point, that devs are not listening, and I think this is something that a lot of us feel, and personally I have been, pushing that idea for the entire week if you just look at my previous few videos. So here it is. We will keep into consideration all your precious comments. We are reflecting on many aspects through the Abyss items, the 7 vs 7 arena, and the ban system. We do not want to force pushing forward with updates if so many knights seem to disagree with the direction we have taken. Thank you. Also, we will always consider carefully about options to relieve these moments if we seem to see our community unhappy with these choices. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All I can say is thank you. I mean, yeah, these are just words. We have to see it in action. I mean, I'm only, saying thank you because he is responding to it, and but we have to see in action. So hopefully, moving forward, he won't let us down. Even though I'm sure many people have already lost hope. Feel very negative about the updates. Dev Kagura himself. Still, no matter what, I'm here to give you some positive energy. Okay, let's just stay on strong and see how things go. Okay. And I hope for the best. Everyone hopes for the best, right? So it's because we care about the game. Okay, moving on to my post. Okay, he says a lot of things. Remove trade change. This is my post. I said remove trade change and unequipping cost, lower synthesis gold cost, make guild coins a currency, mid awaken normal heroes, release new PvE modes, make resource farming easier, especially for pet essence, improve daily dungeon loots, improve raid and adventure drop rate, and abyss item for PvE. So he has a lot to respond to from me. Okay, thank you for your feedback. We will start by the content we can revise in the short period. That's good. First, we plan to lower the cost of limit break in February. Yes, like finally, just in case he didn't know it's February already. So I'm really looking forward to this in the next update, that he better, you know, follow this, okay? We will also lower the cost for gold spend and synthesis. Perfect. Regarding pet essences, we plan to expand the acquisition methods to make that easier to acquire. Even though his response to me is a little vague, you know, he just says that, okay, we'll do this. I don't know how much. Now, if you really lower the cost, obviously it's not gonna be free, apparently, you know, that's, you know, I tried guys, but it's not gonna be free. We will also proceed with the mythical awakening of the normal hero. There are many normal heroes, so I hope it's not just a singular normal hero. Okay, there are many normal heroes, which has been stalled for a long time. Yeah, he knows. It may take some time to convert guild dungeon coins as a currency, even though we agree with this need. Perfect. Very, very good. As I informed you last time, the abyss items are currently being worked on for the new mode of PvE that you are... Okay, so he didn't really say much here. He just said that they are being worked on. So, okay. For the new mode of PvE that you are looking forward to the most, it might take some time to implement it. Therefore, we will make sure that you can enjoy the game even more with the existing PvE content first. So that's the thing, you see. The thing is, people are not enjoying the current PvE contents. There's nothing to enjoy about the current PvE contents. We only have Heavenly Stairs and Brawl. And Brawl is nothing really too much to, you know, enjoy. You really just set your heroes, 20 heroes, and let them run. And then for Heavenly Stairs, well, if you're really trying to be competitive, I guess there is some strategy involved, and that could be fun. But for casual players, this is just, you know, it's kind of like free items, which I won't complain about because it's good, okay? It's getting easier, which is okay to players. I won't say that it's bad, that you really need to have a super difficult boss fight and then make players cry, you know? So I guess there is something coming, okay? He has been saying this since last year when he was asking for feedback, like the labyrinth. Okay, I'm pretty sure they have a concept there already. I don't know why it's taking so long, because imagine the labyrinth being voted as the top option back then. He should have pushed it out within like 3 months, right? So I'm pretty sure it has been done. But yeah, I don't know why. I hope he shares more in future. Okay, so while expressing our apologies on not being able to reflect immediately on the new modifications, we will try our best to work with the feedbacks we have received. Thank you again. I guess he really doesn't like me. I mean, look at how he responds to the other two posts, like, oh, thank you for your feedback, we are always interested, blah 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 blah, blah. And then here he says, we sincerely thank you for still being with us regardless. All he tells me is thank you again. Aw, which is sad. Okay, I'm sure, yeah. I don't know what to say. But yeah, he has responded, and let me know your thoughts about the responses, and whether, you know, in the next 7 channel, what can we try to push for. He will be announcing a 3rd posting in future, so look out for it. And hopefully, again, I stress that you really contribute, you really give constructive criticism, constructive feedback, okay, that will benefit the community, and not just a one-liner kind of a comment, because there are still people posting one line or few words and expect Dev Kagura to give a response to that. Now please, and if you are one of the viewers, one of the readers of 7 channel, please try not to, you know, upvote those votes, even though you may agree. But I'm sure, you know, there are better postings that have a lot more content for Dev Kagura to respond to. I think that's more important for the community right now. Okay, so let me know your thoughts again on the responses he's provided. And big shout out to my channel members Nick Eclipse, ZMD Phoenix, Doppelganger and Reggie Bautista. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you so much and see you!